welcome fellow digital soldiers to True Reporting. It is the 26th of September, and on today's podcast, it's another special Saturday show, and we like to keep it conspiratorial. I know it's fun, and it keeps our minds open, and think of it as a little token of appreciation back to you for all the support that you give me. So, on today's show, coming at us from Absolute 1776, please follow them. They're coming at us with saying, "Come on inside, Patriots, and let me explain to you what Mercury Retrograde is, and how it is relevant to the 45th presidency thus far, and how it is super relevant to the election." Guys, this stuff is super fascinating, and I think you're going to enjoy today's show. So always remember, guys, it is always an honor for me to be on the front lines with each and every one of you, day in and day out, because in the end, where we go one, we go all. Hey guys, hope you're doing good. Let me tell you about my sponsor, Noble Gold. You know, life has never looked so uncertain as it does right now. Across the U.S., people are being paralyzed into indecision. So many people humming and hawing about everything, feeling flustered with all of these shutdowns, avoiding that issue, the money one. But bleak as it might look, there may be a silver or even gold lining. If you've worked for years before CV, you could have a 401k sitting around gathering dust, or even an old IRA that we could help with. Working for your old company when it could be working for you. We're not talking peanuts either. Some plans have thousands of dollars in them. All your 401k plans. Look into this, please. To find out more about unlocking your own hidden treasure, call the team at Noble Gold at 877-646-5347. And if that's not an incentive enough, Noble Gold is giving away the U.S. Mint's own solid silver 5-ounce $1 Apollo 11 moon landing coin when you sign up today for a gold or silver IRA. I have one. It's so worth it right now to jump on the phone and deal with this by calling 877-646-5347 now. Please, guys, jump on this opportunity. They will help you out. It's a great company, and they support True Reporting, and you get an awesome coin in the meantime, my friends. So again, thank you for choosing Noble Gold, and I hope you enjoy the podcast. All right, guys, it's good to have you aboard. Before we get into today's show, would you please go ahead and subscribe to my backup channel, True Reporting 2.0. I would greatly appreciate it. This main channel is under heavy suppression, and the best thing to do would be to subscribe to the backup channel on YouTube. Also, guys, follow me on Twitter at True Reporting. You can follow me on Parler at True Reporting 1985. And always remember to leave a like on each and every video. The more likes that this video receives, the more times it is recommended to other viewers. Thus, more eyes on the truth. And with that being said, my friends, let's go ahead and hop into today's show. This is True Reporting. So again, guys, it's always fun for me to bring some conspiratorial knowledge to you on these Saturdays from time to time. And Absolute Conviction does a really good job, so I want to share this with you. They go on to say, "Come on in, Patriots, and let me explain to you what Mercury Retrograde is, and how it is relevant to the 45th presidency thus far, and how it is super relevant to the election. First, let's take a look at what Mercury Retrograde really means. Due to the way our planet's orbit interacts with the orbits of other planets, they sometimes appear to be traveling backwards through the night sky. This is, in fact, an illusion, which we call apparent retrograde motion. What happens 3 times a year, with each retrograde lasting a little over 2 weeks, with 2 weeks of, in quote, shadow beforehand, and 2 weeks of, in quote, post-shadow, and coming back direct station after that post-shadow period. Blue equals pre-shadow, red equals retrograde, and blue and brown equals post-shadow, each indicating that it lasts 2 weeks for each session. These times in Mercury RX were traditionally associated with confusions, delay, and frustration. Think email blunders and frazzled travel plans, communication mishaps, technological malfunctions, and, in quote, short fuse or misunderstandings. These are all normal during a Mercury RX. Basically, Mercury is the agent provocateur of the solar system. It goes RX, flips some tables over, then scolds you, makes a mess, and then goes back in its hole while you deal with the fallout. What I'm saying is, Mercury is a you-know-what. This GIF is exceptionally accurate. Guys, this is the reason that we all feel confused, that some of us aren't sleeping. A lot of us, pay close attention to the Schumann resonance. Guys, this is a big part of that as well. So that's why I wanted to bring it to your attention. However, as uncomfortable as a Mercury RX can be, the backside of it can be equally as inspiring and beautiful. It is a good time for reflection. Intuition is usually higher and synchronicities can increase in intensity. Guys, one more time. Intuition is usually higher and synchronicities can increase in intensity. It is because of the aforementioned tendency for things to blow up in your face during a Mercury retrograde that many who are aware of astrology and Mercury's power absolutely refuse to make any kind of big deals during a Mercury RX. Closing on a house, signing a new work contract, marriage. These are things best avoided while this little guy is doing his best Antifa impression for 2 weeks, 3 times a year. Now look, I don't want to make this a huge thread, but there is a tangible evidence that 45, as well as our favorite Anon, utilize astrology and synchronicities. Understand both of these tools are exceptionally valuable within the realm of manifestation. I don't care if you believe it, but planets have a profound impact on our energies here. And knowing when and when not to utilize these energies is a huge part of, and quote, the game. By that, I mean those who understand how to utilize the universe's energy for benevolence are usually a step ahead of those who do not. Yes, the cabal uses this stuff as well, but intent matters. Their intent is clearly evil in nature, and as such, the universe will not be as reciprocal to them as they would like. Don't go thinking that astrology and the occult are only used by, and quote, them. That's what they want you to think in order to rob society of a valuable tool which can be harnessed to defeat them and keep them in check. So, if we look here, we can see that 45 has made a lot of his major accomplishments around Mercury RX, not during it. COVID relief, April 10th. Prescription drug relief, September 13th. Notice that he floated this one in July, during in retrospect, but didn't sign it. Until September, avoiding Mercury. The Chinese trade deal, January 2020. Nominated Kavanaugh during a Mercury RX, but he wasn't confirmed until the RX was over, July, October of 2018. Gorsuch was nominated December 17th and confirmed April 18th, sans Mercury retrograde period. The North Korean talks? Immediately after in a retrograde. Institution is high at this time. Soleimani's assassination ordered and carried out during an RX-free period. Decoupled from the UN and the WHO, funding sans the retrograde. Put in bids for the World Cup and Olympics, which we won. All of, and quote, that was during non-retrograde periods, and these are but a few small examples. So I've highlighted how crappy Mercury RX can be. How can we mitigate some of the heaviness and use it to our advantage? Remain flexible, allow extra time for travel. Double check emails and texts before hitting send. Double check reservations and meetings. Review projects and plans, but wait for the retrograde to settle before signing anything. Have backup plans. Be prepared for short tempers and miscommunications. Meditate and ground yourself. Relaxing I am, as he shows the Yoda gif. People like to blame Mercury RX when bad stuff happens. Instead, use this energy to review where you place your energy. Take a moment to reflect. Mercury RX can be a great time to take a step back and analyze who you are and what you are doing in life. And above all, refrain from entering any contracts or life-changing decisions whilst Mercury is being finicky. My point here, I have a serious suspicion that the Team White Hat will not engage during Mercury RX on any big deals or earth-shattering movements. Therefore, I believe any major happenings are likely to occur in the next 22 days. Even his nomination process of a Supreme Court justice can scoot in and out right before Mercury goes retrograde on October 14th. And when does Mercury retrograde end? Election Day. So while I make no assertions, I think it is a safe bet we are going to see a lot of movement over the next 2 weeks. For some useful tips on grounding, check out this meme my friend 11 Angel Aurora 11 made. I promise, friends, grounding will be your best friend over the next 40 plus days. It is damn near required at this point. Thanks for popping in for a read. Namaste and God bless. Guys, I really believe in a lot of this stuff. They put it in a very fashionable order, and I think a lot of you guys believe this stuff as well. Astrology is very real, and I believe that the president and the Q team and the White Hats definitely move in and out of these retrogrades to actually move forward a lot quicker without a lot of bumps within the road. Guys, if you found this informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to this channel. You can follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting. You can follow me on Parler at TRUreporting 1985, and always remember to leave a like. Guys, always know that it is always an honor for me to be on the front lines with each and every one of you, day in and day out, because in the end, where we go one, we go all. Guys, if you found what you just watched informative and you enjoyed it, then please subscribe to the True Reporting family today. There are many ways to support this channel, like our Patreon link, our PayPal link, and our TrueReporting.us official website link in the description box below. Join the True Reporting family today and be a part of history, because where we go one, we go all.